Hello, hello. Let me just get my do not disturb on. And there we go. Am I good? Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, now I am good to go. Now, I don't know if anybody's going to join me today because I did say earlier that I was under the weather, and unless it was a miracle, I would not show up today. This is not a miracle. I am feeling pretty rough. I've been helping my mom here for the past few days. She has not been feeling well, and I guess she decided to share it with me. So I am not 100% either. I woke up and went back to bed, and woke up and had lunch and went back to bed, and here I am. So this will not be long, but I need to know who is with me, because I do see some people are with me, but I'd like to know who you are. Oh, how come a thumbs down? I guess because I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I'm not feeling well. Pretty rough. Hi, Sherry. Yes, happy American Thanksgiving. Oh, thank you for sharing. You know what? My little, hang on, I'll be right back. I'm getting ready for my Christmas gathering, and I had my little name things by the door for my girls to enter a draw. And I'm not going to tell you what they're getting, because then that would be a giveaway. Okay, is anybody playing along? Because I did send out measurements a few days ago when I was actually feeling better. Let me change this view and let's get to it. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Here we go. There, that's what I want. Okay, so for those that are playing along, and if you're not 100% fine, but seriously, if you need to knock off some Christmas cards real quick, but you still want them elegant, this is the card for you. So we are starting with, I'm going to hide all my elements, a standard card base. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. So it is just your standard card base. And you know what? I apologize. I'm using design paper that is no longer available. How bad is that of me? So we're going to take a piece of design paper, and you can use any design paper. I've got this one cut here, so I could also use that. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might knock off a second one. We will see how that goes. This design paper measures 3 inches by 5.5 inches tall. So it's the same height as your card base, okay? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab an 11-inch piece of ribbon. Yeah, you know what, Dar? I wasn't going to. I woke up from my second nap and thought, you know what? It's an easy card. Maybe I can pull this off. So if you are playing along, here we go. Standard card base, 3 by 5.5 for the design paper. I feel like I've got big shadows today for some reason. 11-inch piece of ribbon. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to tie a little knot. Hopefully my fingers aren't in the way and you can see what I'm doing. And so basically this is going to become a little bit of a circle. I'm going to pull these, and then I'm going to pull the tails again and pull those. And I want to make it nice and tight. There we go. Okay, now if you wanted this ribbon in the middle of your element, all you're going to do is you're going to cut it. Here's the knot, you're going to cut it right here. But I want this a little bit offset. So I am going to cut it about here. Okay. First thing you're going to do, then we're going to flip that over, and you can use tear and tape or Stampin' Seal. And I am definitely having a nap after this again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down in the center, okay? So I'm eyeballing center at the top here. I'm going to wrap that around, and it's going to grab that Stampin' Seal. And then I'm going to pull that a little bit taut. Am I straight? Flip that over. So there's not a whole lot of waste. So you don't actually need 11 inches, okay? Then you're going to grab your Tombow or adhesive of choice. So if you did all the prep and cut all of your design paper and your card bases, you would knock these cards off in a minute. And down she goes. Let's just fix these tails a little bit, like so. And what you can do is you can grab your, where's my take your pick tool? In front of me. And grab a glue dot. We're going to roll that up. And we're just going to put that under the knot, like so. Okay? Easy peasy. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to grab my sentiment, and I'm going to make this one into a thank you card. And we're going to use Versamark and gold embossing powder. I feel like I'm burning up. I am dressed in crazy layers. Let's ink that up. And let's remember that little guy. Stamp down, and we're going to grab gold embossing powder. So Darlene, if you want to share, or maybe you shared previously. So there's my thank you. Let's heat set that. I know 2 people shared, and I don't know who it was that shared earlier. Sorry for the noise. So this is also a great layout if you had a whole bunch of thank you cards that you needed to knock off. Let's grab our little cut and emboss machine. Get in camera there. And we're going to grab, I love this set, the Labels a Glow die set. It is gorgeous. We're going to grab this little one here. And this set is very easy to overlook in the catalog. I want to get that off because that will mark my paper. There we go. We're going to put that down about there. And let's get that die cut. Wait till you see this. This is a must-have in your studios. you know what? I am remembering that Lucy had also shared. But there was one other person, and I apologize. I don't know who it is. So there's our thank you. Isn't that gorgeous with all the little dots and circles? Excuse me. Okay, we're going to put dimensionals behind this. And you know what? I am feeling pretty rough. So this is just going to be short and sweet, ladies. I need to go lay down again. I feel like Meg Ryan in You've Got Mail. I just don't have the daisies. I love that movie. It's one of our favorites. I'm very fortunate. Dean does not mind watching chick flicks with me. So I'm very fortunate that way. Let's get our thank you down. Let's go about here. And then these little guys here, I die cut those from the Country Wreath dies, and you've got 4 little leaves. So that's where I cut those leaves. Thanks, Dar. And you know what? I think it was Debbie. I think it was Debbie D. So we're going to put a little bit of Tombow behind one leaf. And let's put that down right about here. And then we're going to grab our second one. And I've got just a dot of Tombow. I want those to stick. Festive pearls. Who loves the festive pearls? They are probably one of my favorites. We're going to grab the gold. And we're going to do a little cluster. Just like that. And you know what? The card is done. Yes, you know what, Sherry, I'm definitely crawling back into bed when I'm done here. So here is that one card. Now, I was going to do it again using shaded spruce, but I'm just not up to it. And a piece of this, and then I was going to use the same die for the sentiment. And this is that Granny Apple Green and Melon Mambo foil paper. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I was also going to wrap it with the red ribbon. Okay, I'm going to have to do that later. So here is the other one that I did, All is Merry and Bright. It's hard to see it because of all that shine. All is merry and bright again, and all is merry and bright again. So those are the 4 cards that I created. I guess I could have put that instead of very, very vanilla. I should have had that on Night of Navy. So we've got Sherry, Lucy, Dar, and Debbie. Thank you. Super simple, super easy. Took me 15 minutes. But I have to go lay down. Can somebody shout in a number between 1 and 4, please? 1 and 4. Thank you, Sherry. That's the biggest compliment ever. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sherry, you are the winner. Which card would you like? Let me know and I will get that off in the mail for you. I will look back later because I really have to go lay down. I think I'm going to pass out. Thanks for coming. Bye, everyone.